So during the Easter break last month, something very unique happened. The grandson of the studio where I currently intern came around. There was a certain sincerity in the way he looked around, not just observing, but wanting to be part of it. He said he wanted to learn, and in that moment, he reminded me of how most of us first encountered clay with curiosity, a bit of uncertainty, and a genuine willingness to try. I joyfully welcomed him into the process, not just the space. I knew better than to rush into complex techniques because both clay and learning require practice. So instead of starting with the wheel or shaping clay, I began with the most fundamental process, wedging. At first, it seemed too hard and too stressful for him, folding clay repeatedly without achieving any result. But as I explained that wedging is where everything begins. It is not merely preparation, it is the foundation of understanding the material. Wedging introduces you to the nature of clay, its resistance, its softness, its responsiveness. It is the stage where air pockets are removed and the internal structure of the clay is aligned for strength and consistency. I placed the clay in his hands and allowed him to try on his own. His movements were unsure at first, uneven, and lacking rhythm, which is completely natural for a beginner. Rather than interrupting immediately, I let him feel the process because some lessons are best understood through experience rather than instruction. Gradually, I guided him the proper rhythm push, fold, turn, and repeat. I helped him understand the pressure required and the consistency needed. Over time, his hands began to adjust and the clay started responding more predictably. There was a noticeable shift, not just in his technique, but in his confidence. It was subtle but clear, the beginning of understanding. In that moment, I was reminded that teaching pottery goes beyond demonstrating technique. It requires patience, observation, and the ability to let someone grow through the process. Clay itself teaches in a similar way. It does not force or rush, it simply responds to how it is handled. It reflects the mindset and control of the person working with it. Watching him continue with focus and willingness to improve made me reflect on the journey of every ceramic artist. Every master once started at this same point with unsteady hands, learning something as basic as wedging clay. Every finished piece, no matter how refined, begins with this simple stage of preparation and understanding. That day was not about doubt. That day was not about producing a finished object. It was about introducing a process, building a foundation, and passing on a skill. More importantly, it was about guiding someone at the very beginning of their journey of clay because when someone is willing to learn and you take the time to teach, you are not just shaping clay, you are shaping growth, discipline, and the start of something meaningful. So the next videos I'll be posting are videos when he is working on the wheel